You heard that.
Thank you, Mr. T.
Okay, cool. So guys, yeah, these are currency pairs. These are mostly traded currency pairs. So even other currency pairs are traded as well, but they don't like, for instance, NZD chef, GBP, Euro GBP, that is the most paying currency. If you traded currency, it gives you a lot of money. USD ZAR gives you a lot of money as well. Lungi, I think there's a noise in your background. There's a child. Yeah. USD as well. USD ZAR. If you trade USD ZAR, you can make a lot of money, and you can lose a lot of money in a space of a minute. So yeah, you must be careful. To be honest, I've traded USD ZAR, I think 3 times or 4 times since I started trading. It's been long, but I don't like ZAR. Lazy boy, please.
Stroke ZAR.
Lazy boy, hey, Pinky making noise with a child.
Sorry, Mr. D. Sorry, Mr. D. Sorry, let me close the mic.
Thank you. Okay, let's continue. They say the majors are the most liquid in the world, which means, okay, they are most liquid in the world. Let me continue. Liquidity is used to describe the level of activity in the financial market, meaning these currency pairs, they're more active. They're more active in the currency in the financial market. That's why they say they are most liquidity currency pairs. Why they're liquidity? Because obviously they are the most traded currency pairs. So hence their liquidity, they're more liquidity than other currency pairs. In Forex, it is based on the number of active traders buying and selling a specific pair and at a volume being traded. So what does it tell us? How do we see if the thing, if, okay, for instance, my English is running away now. For instance, if maybe let's say a GBP USD is liquidity, which means that so many people who are trading that currency, hence is liquidity, hence is more active. Because there's so many people that are trading that currencies, the banks, the hedge funds, your FNP, your Allen Gray, all these investment company, all these companies that you invest in them. After maybe 10 years, they give you, after investing 20,000, you get 300 Rand after 10 years as your profit. So yeah, they say the more frequently traded something is higher in liquidity. Okay, the more frequently traded something is higher in liquidity. Should I stop and listen to these people first, and after, before I continue?
Mr. D, I think, are you able to remove them?
That's what I want to do. But now,
because they're totally disturbing all of us.
There's so many people here, I have to keep on checking who's this, who's that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me just continue, guys. Let me just continue. They say here, for example, more people trade the Euro USD currency pair and higher volumes than OD/USD currency pairs. This means that USD is more liquid. Hey, this person just wait for me to talk, and after they start talking. Of which, let me continue. Major crosses currency pairs or minor currency pairs. So when we talk about currency pairs that don't contain USD, are known as cross currency pairs, or simple as the crosses. The major crosses are also known as minors, while not as frequently traded as the major currency, which means these currency pairs are not traded as they're not mostly traded as the USD, the Euro USD, and they're not mostly traded like major currencies. That they are being called crosses, of which that is not that important, guys. So let's pass there. Let's continue. How to make money trading Forex? because I think this is what brought most people here. This is what brought most people here. How do we make money in Forex? Placing a trade in a Forex exchange market is simple. The mechanism of trade are very similar to those found in the other financial market, like a stock market. So if you have any experience in trading, you should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. And if you don't, you will still be able to pick it up. The objective of the Forex trading is exchanging one currency for another in expectation that price will change. What do? We exchange one currency for another currency, the dollar into rands, hoping that the dollar will gain value more than the rand. If it happens as you predicted, which means you are making money. If it didn't happen as you are predicted, which means you are losing what? Money. Okay? Still together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So here it says, okay, here is an example. They say you purchase 10,000 euros at the Euro USD exchange rate of 1.1800. So now one thing that you must know that these pips, they are called measures, they're called measurements, they're called measures. I mean, it goes in units. It doesn't go as 1,500 rands, 1,000. So it goes in units, as they say, in a rate of 1.1800. So it's here is an example. This is a 10,000 euros you purchased in this rate minus, okay, which means minus this rate, meaning now the euro has more power. So now 2 weeks later, you exchange your 10,000 euros back to USD dollar. The exchange rate is 1.2500, which means now minus 10,000 euros, which means you have made how much?
12,500.
12,500, of which your profit, all your profit was 700 USD. There's it here. Your profit, because it means your prediction went accordingly. So guys, please, you're free. Stop moving. You're making noise, or switch off your mic. Thank you. How to read a Forex code. So now here, like we have a code currency, and currency always goes in pairs, guys. That's one you must know. They always go in pairs. They always goes in pairs. You'll see them when you are trading. When you go to your MT4, and you just go there, open your MT4, you'll see all of them, the list of all your currency. You can see the numbers that are red and blue. There's an exchange. They are changing now and again, which means the market is always in what? As we said yesterday, the market is always in flux. So when you go to your MT4 or your MT5, so you'll see all the list of all your currency, they goes in pairs. So let's go further. Base and the code currency. Whenever you have an open position in a Forex trading, you are exchanging one currency for another. Thank you, Lord. I like it because they keep on repeating that. So which means, because they are going in pairs, the base currency is the one that is on the one that is on the left. On the right hand side, you are quoting this currency on the right hand side, of which is the USD. Okay, so that's a base, and the code currency is not that important as well, but it's good to know. You're gonna read it at home when you get time. What is a pip in a Forex market? What is a pip? Here is where we are going to do a little math. Sorry, just that a little bit. My English. Here is where we are going to do a little math, just a little bit. You have probably heard of the terms pips, points, pipettes, and lots thrown around. And now, these people, and now we are going to explain what they are, and show you how their values are calculated. Take your time with this information, as it is a required knowledge for specifically. Please, can you remove this? Can you remove this specifically? Thank you. I'm gonna remove you next time. It is required, because guys, I've got a big heart this time around. I don't know, I've got a big heart. so it's fine. It is required. Okay, they take time. Take your time with the information, as it is required for all forex traders to know what is a pip, what is a pipet. So guys, in order for me to explain it much easier, a pip is a unit. We don't move when the market moves, it moves in pips. Okay, it moves in pips. I'm gonna stop sharing this, and I'm gonna go share my chart with you guys, my chart, because I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Which one I'm gonna use here? I'm gonna use any of the currency pairs, but let me use the common one that we are talking about right now. The common one is Euro USD. It's Euro USD. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen now with you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about when I talk about the pip. When I talk about the pips. So here are the pips. Okay. Guys, here the market is moving. You see, as I'm moving my hand, you can see this thing of which is a plus sign that is moving. Okay, now you can see my screen. You can see this thing of as a plus sign. That's, as I'm moving, you can see at the end here, you can see that the numbers are moving. Eh?
Yes.
Yes.
But look at this red line. You see this red line?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's moving, isn't it?
No. The red line is not moving, Mr. T, but the white one is moving.
Oh, guys, you see, just look at it.
It does move, man. Look at the numbers there. It does move.
Check
Yeah,
the red
does.
numbers here.
yeah, it does move.
Check
Yeah,
the
it
red
does.
numbers.
Yeah, it's moving up.
Numbers here.
Oh, okay, yes, yes, I can see.
Moving. Guys,
Not
here
moving.
it's a Euro USD, guys. You can see here it's a Euro USD. Even here on top, it's a Euro. It's written Euro USD. Sorry, let me move this. It's written Euro USD. As now the market is going down, which means because now it's the Euro is a code currency and the USD is what is the base currency. So as the market pushing down, which means now the dollar is getting strength, is getting more strength over the euro. But if you see the market pushing up, which means the thing here, the euro will be gaining strength more than a dollar. But we'll get there. Let me not confuse you. I wanted to share something here. You see, there's something called pips. Yeah. As I move, the market moves in pips. It doesn't move, it moves in pips. Pips are units or measurements. It moves in pips. As it moving here, it moves in what? In pips, as you can see. As I'm moving, it's pip. So if I take this thing like a comb and I want to measure from here to top here, how many pips, I'm gonna use this thing as a comb here. It's gonna tell me how many pips. Okay, let me just move it here aside here. It's gonna tell me exactly how many pips. So it's either you use your hand or you use your calculator to calculate pips. I don't do that. What I do, I use a tool that is found in TradingView to show me how many pips the market has moved. You see from on top, from here on top till here, the market has moved with 68 pips. Okay. The market has moved with how many pips? With 68 pips. How the pips gonna help you? The question is, how the pips gonna help you? Is this information gonna help you? To be honest, not that much. But it's a language or it's a jargon that we use in Forex. That, okay, today I made 48 pips. Hey, I managed to catch 100 pips. I managed to catch 2,000 pips. I managed to catch so many pips. Others, they call it points. So it's all about breaking. It's not that important, guys. Meaning, what matters the most is that from here from down here up here, if I was buying, what matters the most is that how much have I made in dollars or in rands, not pips. That's what matters to me. Okay. So if you hear somebody talking about pips and you feel confused, you're not gonna, don't be confused. Pips are just the measurements. That's how we measure the thingy, the currencies in a financial market. We measure it in pips, not in units. That's not in, like, for instance, in 1, 2, 3 or 10. It has moved in 10 units, or it has moved. Yeah, we can say 10 units if it's 10 pips, because those are or 10 points. Or, but you cannot say it moves 10 rands, it moves 20, it moves 20 rands or 30 rands, something like that. So let's continue with our notes, because we are about to get done with them, and so that I can show you something as well. I can show you something. Let me just share where I was. I can't even see now. Okay, let me go and just retrieve this. Where is this thing now? Where is it now? Yo, I lost something here. Oh, there you go. Are we still together, bro? Are we still together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, thank you. So these are the pips, guys. For example, Euro USD is 0.001, and for, okay, now we can see exactly. For USD JPY, it is 0.0. Here is a pip, guys. Check. You can see there's 1.1051. The one at the end is called a pip. Okay, it's called a pip. If there was another one here, we are going to say it's a pipette. Okay, but when you calculate pips, you only consider 4 units after the last unit after the comma. Okay, 4 units after the comma, but the last 4 units is called a pip. Okay.
Yes.
Because if here it was maybe, for instance, I think we're gonna go a little further down. Okay, there's a pipette. Okay. If it's here, it was maybe, okay, which means the market here has moved with 1 pip. So if it changes here, to 2, we're gonna say the market has moved with 2 pips. If the market if it changes here, maybe, for instance, to be 10.61, we're gonna say the market has moved with 61 pips. It's one of those things. So it's nothing much. So as we go further again, okay, this is the last one, of which is, okay, there's a pipette. I spoke about the pipette. You can see there's 1 point after the comma. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, which means that 3 is a pipette. This number at the end, it can be 1 or 7. It's a pipette, but this one is a pip. The 4 is a pip. When you calculate the pip, you don't count the pipette. You only count from 1, 2, 3, 4. The last number, you ignore it. Okay, when we talk about pips. So here we talk about, now we're gonna see, we are looking at the broker. What is a forex broker? I did explain it to you that the forex broker is the one that we created a forex broker account. We are happy we have the account. Those who doesn't have, please go back and look at that video that I did. If you have a cell phone, you are not using a PC, go back. Before we started the meeting, I sent a video of where I was explaining, showing you how to create an account using that link that I sent you. Guys, follow that steps and you're not gonna go wrong. The broker, their duty, they provide you with a platform and they provide you with data. Okay, a broker is a place where we buy and sell, where buyers and sellers go to buy and sell instruments such as currency pairs. The forex broker operates as a middleman between you and the market. The forex broker operates as a middleman between you and the market. So which means you cannot go to a financial market and buy it for yourself and buy and sell currencies, but you need a broker that's gonna be a middleman between you and the financial market. Okay, we are done, guys. There's a trading platform. A trading platform for those who have a PC, guys. For those who have computers, I'll share the link of the video that is in my YouTube, whereby you have whereby I'm showing you exactly, guys, how to set up your chart, how to make sure that your chart look nice. Because as soon as you download your MT4, it's gonna look like this with lots of indicators. Same thing applies to those who are using phones, guys. I have a video on YouTube that shows exactly how to use how to set up your chart on your Android phone or on your iPhone. Is the same thing, how to set up your chart, guys. So I have those videos and I'm going to share in a group so that you'll be able to set up your chart. And the next thing is, the last thing that you're going to see is the chart. This is the chart, guys. When we talk of the chart, we talk about this. These things are called candlesticks. Candlesticks. Let me stop sharing this so I can share a real chart with you so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Guys, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe there. Like all my videos. Subscribe and like all my videos. I'll appreciate that. Okay, guys, these are candlesticks. Okay, we call these candlesticks. We can always change them. If you want to be your chart to look like this, it's fine. It can be like this. If maybe you wanted to look to be bars, we have bars as well. It's gonna look like this. But what I prefer to use is candlestick. These are candlestick. Why they say candlestick? Because it look like candles, eh? It look like the same.
Mr. D, we can't see the screen.
Can't see Mr. D.
Can't see the screen.
I didn't share. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you see now? Not yet.
Yes.
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 Cool.
Yes.
So now I said okay, these are candlesticks. These are candlesticks. They look like this. These things look like candlesticks as well. Like it's like a candle. And in Dambe candle. Yeah? And we call them candlestick. Others they use bar charts. They use bars. Others they use these halo candles. It's up to you which one you like. But I use candlestick, the normal candlesticks. Others they use that line to thingy. I see something here. Let me just before I see something here. I see an opportunity here. Hey guys, I always see opportunities to make money. I'm gonna teach you guys. Yes, I'm gonna teach you how to analyze a chart, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna teach you how to analyze the chart. Guys, the chart has okay. The chart. This is a chart. When we talk about the chart, we talk about something like this. This is a chart. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ginombuzo.
Yes, sir.
Kunale parts le yama candlesticks la khona kuthiwa open high and close high, kube khona ipart ethi close high and open low.
Yeah.
Monge izama ukuyi-explaina loo nto sisheshe siyiqonde nje ukuze sizobona indaba yama candlesticks ihamba kanjani.
Yeah, the candlestick is just simple. Because here, if I'm gonna pick out one candlestick, because I was gonna go there, when you go to candlestick patterns. Because if you can see this one, okay, this red candle, this one, there is this red candle. You see on top, you can, there's one, okay, let me take this one because this one can see that there was an open, it opened and there was a gap here and it opened and closes and there was this wick. Here, this one, this candle here, there was no open and there's no open, it's just a thingy, a closed candle, it closes and it closed up here as well and there's a wick. This is what we call a wick, guys. This is what we call a wick, and this one is a shining star. These candlesticks, they've got names, guys. They've got names and they mean something. So, but we are not there when we are analyzing the chart. That's where I'm gonna explain everything, as Manda was asking. That's where I'm gonna explain everything: the high of the candle, the shadow, the closing, the body of the candle, because this is a body. The whole of this is a body of the candle, and this is a wick. But I'm gonna show you that, guys, as we go further. Okay. So I don't want to rush you on that because I don't want to confuse you. And in the chart, there are time frames. There's a monthly time frame. meaning each candle represents a month. Each candle represents a month. This one, this candle, for instance, let me just come here. This long candle that closes a little bit. This one took place in March 02 March 2020. This candle was in November, 1st November 2021. It's the whole November. So if you go on weekly, we call it a weekly time frame. We go on weekly. Each candlestick you see here, it represents weekly. It's a weekly candlestick. We go to daily. We go to daily. Each candle represents 1 day. After 12, at 1 minute past 12, you'll see another candle popping up here. 4 hours, each candle represents 4 hours. 1 hour, each candle. Then after an hour, it changes. You see another candlestick. Okay? So these are time frames. So sometimes you can predict that in an hour, the market will favor maybe $1 in the next hour, and then predict that the market will favor €1. So it depends how the market moves. So guys, I'm gonna teach you even how to analyze the market. This is let me just, before it cut me out, this is a trade. This is a setup. In order for me to make that money, I make that good money today. It's not that good, but yeah, that's 7,000 ton. It's in a group. I'm proud of myself, guys. I was looking at this market. Guys, I'm gonna be cut off anytime soon now. This was my setup. This was my setup. This was my setup. So I'm gonna teach you how to analyze the chart like this. How to analyze the chart. How do you predict where the market is going? I'm gonna teach you that, guys. But for now, guys, I can say my time is up. I'll see you on top because the bottom was overcrowded. Guys, for those who still need help, I'll help them in the group with demos. If you have any questions, please ask me. We are done with theory. Tomorrow, we are placing a trade. Tomorrow, yeah, we're gonna be placing a trade tomorrow. So I'm gonna be